بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين، حبيبي وحبيب إله العالمين أبي القاسم محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين الذين ذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا. صل على محمد وآل محمد. قال أمير المؤمنين علي عليه أفضل الصلاة وأتمها: فإن أبيتم إلا أن تزعموا أني أخطأت وضللت فلما تضللون عامة أمة محمد صلى الله عليه وآله بضلالي وتأخذونهم بخطئي وتكفرونهم بذنوبي. سيوفكم على عواتقكم تضعونها مواضع البرعة والسقم وتخلطون من أذنب بمن لم يذنب. وقد علمتم أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله رحم الزاني المحصن ثم صلى عليه ثم ورثه أهله، وقتل القاتل وورث ميراثه أهله، وقطع السارق وجلد الزاني غير المحسن، ثم قسم عليهما من الفيء، ونكح المسلمات فأخذهم رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله بذنوبهم وأقام حق الله فيهم، ولم يمنعهم سهمهم من الإسلام، ولم يخرج أسماءهم من بين أهله. ثم أنتم شرار الناس، ومن رمى به الشيطان مراميه وضرب به تيهه. وسيهلك في صنفان: محب مفرط يذهب به الحب إلى غير الحق، ومبغض مفرط يذهب به البغض إلى غير الحق. وخير الناس في حال النمط الأوسط فألزموه، وألزموا السواد الأعظم، فإن يد الله مع الجماعة وإياكم والفرقة. وصدق أمير المؤمنين علي عليه السلام. صل على محمد وآل محمد. Our khutbah today is khutbah 126, where Imam Ali alayhi salam is addressing the Khawarij. One of the things that Khawarij is doing is because they hate Imam Ali alayhi salam, they took that upon everybody who loves Imam Ali. Similar of today. Today, people who dislike Muslims, they take this upon everybody who is Muslim because of one person's sin. The same thing when you look at the history. People used to punish others because they are associated with other people, even though they might not agree with them in what they do and what they believe. But because they have something in common, they used to punish them or even kill them because of that. When you go back to the history of the early Islam, people used to punish Muslims like Bilal al-Habashi, like Sumayya and Ammar, and those poor people who were Muslims. They used to punish them not because of them, because of the dislike and because they don't like the Prophet, so they take that upon the poor people. Similar thing was happening with the Imam Ali alayhi salam and Khawarij. That Khawarij, they used to punish those who love Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam, those who are close to Imam Ali alayhi salam, because of their relationship to Imam Ali alayhi salam. And Imam Ali was reasoning with them that how do you justify my mistake, my wrongdoing with killing those innocent people? Because that is what happened. When you go to so many companions of Imam Ali who were killed, not because they committed sin, not because they were committed crime. The reason they were killed and punished is because they love Imam Ali. When you go to Ilm al-Diraya, Ilm al-Diraya, the narrations, the science of knowing the prophet hadith, some of them used to mention, he said, because of how much Bani Umayyah hated Imam Ali so much, he said, we could not say hadith and quote Imam Ali's name. Which means we can narrate the hadith and call anybody's name, and it's fine. But you cannot call Imam Ali's name. If you says, Qala Aliyun, just that word is enough to be punished, to be put in prison, to be tortured, just that. You cannot say Qala Amirul Mu'mineen, because it was known that this is Imam Ali. He says, some of them says, it got to the point when we want to narrate hadith from Imam Ali, we have to change and say, Qala Abu Zainab. Why? That is how we used to trick them, because the al-kunya is always used for the first child. Zainab was not the first child of Imam Ali alayhi salam, nor even the second child. But just to tell you something, so people would not notice that we're talking about Imam Ali, we used to say Qala Abu Zainab, and meaning Imam Ali. So that way, we will not get into trouble with the Bani Umayyah. That is how bad the situation was. A person call his son Ali will go into trouble. Ibn Abbas, he says, I had a son and I named him Ali. He said, I was called by Muawiyah. Ya Abbas, I heard you have a son. He said, yes. I said, what did you name him? He said, I named him Ali. I said, did you have any nickname? He said, yes. What did you give him a nickname? He said, I gave him a nickname also, one of the names of Imam Ali. He says, no. He said, and this is his word. He said, La ajma'u laka bayna al-ismayn. I would not allow you to combine those names together. You cannot have Ali and have the laqab of Ali. No, it's not possible. You have to either choose the kunya or choose the ism, one of the two. But you cannot join the both of them together. Just the name was a problem. People cannot name their children Ali because of the hatred that they have about Imam Ali alayhi salam. Some of them, it got to the point where if they know that you have any relationship to Imam Ali, that's it. They have to find a way to kill you. Maytham al-Tammar, rahmatullahi ta'ala alayh, why did he get killed? Because of the love of Imam Ali. And Imam Ali told him, Ya Maytham, wa kayfa idha qutilt? He said, what if I tell you, you will be killed because of my love, because of the way you love me? He said, Awa ka'inun dhalika ya Amir al-Mu'mineen. Would that happen? He said, yes, it would happen. And Imam Ali says that not only that, Ya Maytham, wa kayfa idha qultu? How if I tell you, you will be hanged on the palm tree because of my fada'il that you mentioned? He said, Imam Ali, would that happen? That I will be hanged because I'm saying your father? He said, yes, that will happen. I said, وَكَيْفَ إِذَا I said, not only that. I said, what if I take you and show you the place where you will be hanged? And all of this because you love me. He said, take me. Imam Ali took him and he showed him the place. And he showed him not only that, the palm tree that was coming out. That is the palm tree that you will be hanged on. He said, this one? He said, yes. This particular? He said, yes. And look, Allahu Akbar. These are really awliya Allah. These are the really Shia of Ahlul Bayt. If today somebody comes and tells me and you will be killed, you will be put in prison because of the love of Rasulullah. What happened? And I said, okay. If I'm going to be killed, then let me move to somewhere else. Save my life. Now, Maitham, the day that he got to know that this is the tree, he started watering that tree. Taking care of that tree to make sure that that happens. See, I'm not going to change. I'm not going to run away because of this threat. Today we hear about some threat. Some people take Quran out of their house. So tomorrow nobody comes to investigate and find a Quran in their house. Some people take turba, tasbih. They go into the masjid. Say, masjid, you can have all of these. I don't want to have this in my house. I don't want anybody to come and see that I have anything to do with Islam. That is how far we go today in America. All right? Now look at these companions. They know what is happening. They know what they will go through, but that wouldn't change them. The same thing. You have people like Allahu Akbar, great companions. Because of their telling truth, they knew, and the Prophet told them, you will be killed alone. Ya Aba Dhar, ستموت وحيدا فريدا. He said, would you like to know something? He said, yes. He said, Ya Aba Dhar, he said, a time will come because you telling the truth, you will be exiled. You will be outcasted. You will be left to live alone. You will die alone because of your telling the truth. What would you like to do? Would you change? He said, no. And that's what happened. Abu Dhar, because if he's telling the truth, they outcast him. He died, and no, this great companion, Abu Dhar, was one of the chosen companions of the Prophet. And the same thing to Imam Ali alayhi salam. He died, and nobody knew that he died. For days, it was caravan who were passing by. They saw somebody dead. They said, let's wash him, bury him. Maybe he's a Muslim. During the process, they came to find out it was Abu Dhar al-Ghaffari. This Sahabi al-Jalil, this great companion. But the reason is, he's telling the truth. And so many throughout the history. And that tells you how much Bani Umayyah and Bani al-Abbas have hurt Ummah and Muslims because of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam. And when you come to Bani al-Abbas, the same thing. They were no different than the Bani Umayyah. The same thing. People were killed. People were exiled. People were tortured just because they loved Imam Ali alayhi salam. Qambar, why did he get killed? Qambar was asked, Ya Qambar, do you love my two sons? Or do you love the children of Imam Ali alayhi salam, Hassan and Hussein? Qambar looked and he says, do you know the shoes of Imam Ali? Shoes. He said, I love those shoes better than your two sons. He said, you have no reason to live if that's how you talk about my children, and that's how much you love Ali alayhi salam. This is how much these companions went through. But that never stopped them to continue to love Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. Khawarij, they did so many of this, and Imam Ali is referring to them, trying to correct them for their mistake doing in this khutbah, where Imam Ali alayhi salam was addressing them, and he said to them, Ya ayyuha al-Khawarij, فَإِنْ أَبَيْتُمْ إِلَّا أَن تَزْأَمُوا أَنِّي أَخْطَأْتُ وَضَلَلْتُ. One of the beliefs of the Khawarij is that Imam Ali, not only he was mistaken in whatever he does, he is also has gone astray. He lost the track. And Imam Ali alayhi salam should not be the leader of Ummah, because one, he is completely misguided. That is one of their beliefs. And that's why when Imam Ali was discussing with them, he says, in za'amtum, if you claim, because the word za'am biman claim, to say something without a proof, because Imam Ali alayhi salam is ma'soom. There's no doubt about it. There is so many ayahs to prove that Imam Ali was ma'soom. And not only that, Imam Ali alayhi salam was never at any time gone away from the truth. And the Prophet said, Nass al-Hadith, علي مع الحق والحق مع علي يدور الحق معه حيثما دار. You know, we, al-ummah, we have to find the truth and be with the truth. Imam Ali, the Prophet says, al-haqq ma' Ali. The truth searches Ali and finds where Imam Ali is. And it's always trying to be with Ali. How can this man becomes a wrong person and gone astray? But Imam Ali alayhi salam, he said, let's assume I gone astray. Let's assume I'm wrong, as you claim. And he says, فَإِنْ أَبَيْتُمْ, if you still refuse and you still claim that I am gone astray and I'm wrong, let's assume that for the sake of argument. He says, فَلِمَا تُضَلَّلُونَ عَامَّةُ أُمَّةِ مُحَمَّدٍ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَآلِهِ بِضَلَالِ. He said, if that is the case, why do you consider that the common men among the followers of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam have also gone astray like me? Why? Which means Imam Ali alayhi salam is reasoning with them with the ayah in the Quran where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, وَلَا تَزِرُ وَازِرَةٌ وِزْرَ أُخْرَى. No person carries the sin of other person. If my father did anything wrong, Allah is not going to punish me for wrong of my father. If I did something wrong, Allah is not going to punish my children because of my wrongdoing. No. If let's say that Imam Ali was wrong, as Imam Ali was telling them, let's assume I'm wrong. Let's assume I've gone astray. But what is the crime of other people that you're committing because of that? If I am, because in Islam, there are rules and regulation. And the rule and regulation is that you cannot punish someone for somebody's sin. Yes, the only time you can do that, if they are content with it, if they agree with them, that's different. But other than that, Islam says you cannot. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't allow that in the Quran. So Imam Ali was reasoning with them. He said, فَلِمَ تُضَلَّلُونَ. Why do you consider other people from the nation of Prophet Muhammad, they are also considered also astray. They are also considered wrong people because they have anything to do with me. Imam Ali alayhi salam said. Then he says, وَتَأْخُذُونَهُمْ بِخَطَئِ. And you're taking them, you're punishing them because of my sin or my mistake. For the argument's sake. Otherwise, Imam Ali alayhi salam didn't do anything wrong, didn't do anything mistake. But Imam Ali is saying, let's assume I did mistake. But why is it that you are allowed to go around and killing people, prison people, torturing people because of my mistake? Where do you have that reason? Where is that reason coming from? Imam Ali alayhi salam says, it says, وَتَأْخُذُونَهُمْ بِخَطَئِ وَتُكَفِّرُونَهُمْ بِذُنُوبِ. And you consider them disbelievers because of my sin, because of my shortcomings. You know, like today, exactly this is, if you take what Imam Ali is saying and you apply it to today's world, it's happening today. Today, you have people who call Shia kafir. They consider them disbelievers. Why? Because of the way they have Imam Ali alayhi salam. Because of their association with Imam Ali. Because of their love to Imam Ali, they call them kafir. Because of the way they love Ahlul Bayt, they're kafir. How can they be kafir? Because they love Imam Ali. Because they do something different. Because they don't do things the way you do it, then become kafir. Why? Why can't you see that in Islam, in the Sunni school of thought, there is Maliki, there is Shafi'i, there is Hanbali, and then there is Al-Hanafi. All of these school of thought, they disagree with each other. They have different rules and regulations. Some of them say that, no, it's makruh to pray like this in Salah. Some of them say, no, you must pray like this in Salah. But they all consider one of the school of thought as one of the Sunni school of thought. Nobody says he is kafir because he falls. Nobody says he is a kafir because he's praying like this. But except when you come to Ahlul Bayt followers, they say, no, you're kafir. Why? Because you are followers of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. وَتُكَفِّرُونَهُم. And this tells you how things were so bad back in those days that even at the time of Imam Ali alayhi salam, they used to go that far. And the hate of Imam Ali got to the point where they go on the minbar on the Friday and curse Imam Ali alayhi salam and say that Allahumma la'an. And here is today when some Muslims, they say Allahumma la'an al-zalimeen. They say, why do you do la'an on all the zalimeen? But remember, in the history, there was a time where people go on the minbar and say la'an on Imam Ali. Like say Allahumma la'an, and they mention Imam Ali's name clearly, and people will get paid for doing that. When a person didn't fail, or to forgot to say la'an on Imam Ali, no, the salat is batil. The Jummah is wrong. You have to come back again, listen to the khutbah, one and the second khutbah, and then say the la'an, and then now your salat is maqbool. That was the situation back in those days. That is how worse the situation was. That people were, even if you have anything to do with Imam Ali, you have to be watched. If a person, look today, back in the years, during the Saddam time, when a person have a long beard, a little beard, then they have to put somebody to watch him. That means he's religious. Watch what he does. A person have a library in their house, few books. Oh, why do you have books? Why are you reading books? That's Saddam's time. That's a crime. Back in the days of Bani Umayyah, if a person said Ali, that's enough. If a person was asked, Hal tuhibbu aliyan, do you love Ali? That was it. If you say yes, of course that's it. That's it. It's a crime. How come in the world that you will love Ali? What is the reason for you to love Ali? That is how bad things was. And they were, what Imam Ali was saying, وَتُكَفِّرُونَهُم. You consider them kafir because of me. Not only you consider them kafir, Imam Ali alayhi salam says, he says, وَتُكَفِّرُونَهُم بِذُنُوبِ سُيُوفُكُمْ عَلَىٰ عَوَاتِقِكُمْ. سُيُوفُكُمْ, Imam Ali alayhi salam, your swords عَلَىٰ عَوَاتِقِكُمْ تَدَعُونَهَا مَوَادِعَ الْبُرِّ وَالسُّقْمِ. Imam Ali alayhi salam, he says, now there are two words here. You can say bur, you can say bara as well. Now here, Imam Ali says here, he says, you carrying your swords. And this situation is very serious. That those people, they carrying their sword looking for anybody who dare to be anything, to have anything to do with Imam Ali. Allahu Akbar. They're carrying their sword. They're willing to do anything to any person who comes and says, I love Ali, I'm with Ali, I follow Ali. That is how bad the situation was back in those days. So Imam Ali alayhi salam, he was telling them, those people, Bani Umayyah, and he says, you hold them unbelievers on account of my sin. And then he says, and on them, and you are holding your swords on your shoulders and using them right and wrong. You're using your swords right and wrong on those innocent people. Mansur al-Dawaniqi la'natullahi alayhi, at the time of the sixth Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq, that's what he used to do. He used to prison Shia left and right. That when he dies, there were thousands and thousands of people in the prison where they didn't know what they did. They didn't know. Sometimes a person, as they just smell that they might love Ahlul Bayt, that's it. The first thing they do is to find something to put on them, crime, and put them in the prison. Smallest thing that one of the companions of Imam has to stand for himself. That one day somebody came and said, oh, this guy, I think he loved Imam Ali. He loved Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. Immediately they sent after him. Bring him over. When he came, they put on him a crime that he took some money from someone. He stole money from somebody. He said, okay. He said, first of all, Ya Mansoor, you brought me to your castle in the name that I stole somebody's money? He said, yes. He said, okay, but I have a question for you. He said, number one, Ya Mansoor, you bringing me here that I stole their money. He said, the family that you claim that I stole their money, did they make you their agent on their money? That allows you to bring me in your castle and question me for the money that belongs to them? He said, no. He said, number two, Ya Mansoor, do you have any witness that I took that money from them? He said, no. He said, Ya Mansoor, he said, if I said that I did not take the money from those people that you claim that I took, I said, can I prove to you that I don't have any money of them? He said, yes. He proved the money. He proved that he didn't have anything, that he didn't take any money from them. He said, then he let them go. But as he was leaving them, he was letting him go. He said to him, Mansoor said to the man, he said, do you have something that you want me to do? He said, yes, I do have. He said, what is it? He said, I want you to tell me who told you that I stole the money. He said, okay. Since you ask, I'll tell you. He then finds someone. He brought the person, that this is the person who told me that you stole the money. Come to find out, the man that he came and Mansoor claimed he told him that this innocent person stole the money. Come to find that person was a worker working for this man who was the full of Ahlul Bayt, and he stole his money and ran away and came and claimed, because he knew that the man was a Shia, so he came and made this false claim on him. And Mansoor would have put him in prison, even more of it, even kill him for something that he didn't do. That was the situation back in those days. Imam Ali alayhi salam, he was telling back in those days that they used to carry their swords looking for anybody who have anything to do with Ahlul Bayt and to kill them. Imam Ali alayhi salam. And then he continued to say, he said, وَتُخَطِّطُونَ مَنْ أَذْنَبَ وَتُخْلِطُونَ مَنْ أَذْنَبَ بِمَنْ لَمْ يُذْنِبْ. And you mix the sinner with the innocent. You don't even differentiate. Oh, he is the sinner. He deserves the punishment. He is innocent. Let him go. No, you don't even distinguish between who was at fault and who is not at fault. All what matters is who is the full of Ahlul Bayt. This is when you listen to Imam Ali, what he's saying. This tells you that back in those days, things was that very bad. They didn't even care, right or wrong. All they care is you are the full of Ahlul Bayt. It's enough. That's it. وَتُخْلِطُونَ. Imam Ali said, they come and mix up who is the follower and who is committing sin and who doesn't commit, all together in the same box. Imam Ali said, وَتُخْلِطُونَ مَنْ أَذْنَبَ بِمَنْ لَمْ يُذْنِبْ وَقَدْ عَلِمْتُمْ أَنَّ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَآلِهِ رَجَمَ الزَّانِيَ الْمُحْصَنِ. He said, but you know for sure how did the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam dealt with the people. Because the Prophet sallallahu Imam Ali described it. He said, you know the Prophet, how did he used to deal with the people who commit crime? He used to differentiate after investigation and investigation. If he finds the person is at crime, then whatever he needs, the Prophet does that. But the Prophet wouldn't go around commit and killing people just because he heard or he found something against them. Imam Ali alayhi salam, he said, what you know for sure, وَقَدْ عَلِمْتُمْ, and you have all the evidence, أَنَّ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ رَجَمَ الزَّانِيَ الْمُحْصَنِ. In Arabic, as you can go, after you go there, we have الزَّانِي غَيْرَ الْمُحْسِنِ and we have الزَّانِي الْمُحْصَنِ. Al-Muhsan al-Zani is a person who commit adultery. If a person is not married and he commits zina, fornication, in Arabic is called al-Zani, غير المحسن. But if a person is already married and he has his wife or she has a husband and she committed zina under certain circumstances, because we have to understand, because a person can have a husband, a person can have a wife, and he commits zina, but he still cannot be stoned to death. There is rules and regulation. Because one of the things is that some people don't understand. They said, okay, as somebody commits zina, that's it, we have to stone them to death. No, there's rules and regulation. Number one, when you go to the fiqh, they have a lot of details. Number one, if a person is married, but the wife is traveling out of the city, and he committed zina, he would not be stoned. Al-Muhsan is the person who is married and his wife or husband is available, and he or she makes himself available to the spouse 24/7, and still he goes and commits zina, then it's called Al-Muhsan. Now Imam Ali alayhi salam, he said the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, there was a situation where a person was married and is also muhsan, and the Prophet rajam. Rajam is to stone the person who has committed the zina. Now the Imam Ali alayhi salam, he was describing to tell them that, look, at the time of the Prophet, there were people who were very clear that they committed sin. And what happened? The Prophet did punish them, because it was clear. Which means the Prophet doesn't go around taking people who are innocent and stoning them to death just because somebody said. No. The Prophet, Imam Ali said, وَقَدْ عَلِمْتُمْ أَنَّ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَآلِهِ رَجَمَ الزَّانِيَ الْمُحْسَنِ. Al-Zani, a person who commit zina, and muhsan, and was married at the same time. And he says, not only that, ثُمَّ صَلَّى عَلَيْهِ. After the person was stoned to death, the Prophet led the salat on that person. You know what means? The Prophet has compassion for that person, mercy for that person. Even though the person was just committed crime and the person just got punished and the person got dead, but the Prophet will honor them and pray on their body. Even though they were sinners, but the way he treated them was different. The Prophet, Imam Ali says, he says, ثُمَّ صَلَّى عَلَيْهِ ثُمَّ وَرَّثَهُ أَهْلَهُ. And then whatever the person has, Imam Ali said, the Prophet let the family to inherit the person. Which means, because the person has committed crime, or the person has committed sin, the Prophet wouldn't go around and punishing his family because of the crime of this person. Oh, he committed zina, so no, you're not going to have anything that you have. I'm going to take everything. No. The Prophet, he committed zina, he get the punishment, but the other rules follows exactly as it's supposed to be. That's what the Imam Ali was trying to say here. He said the person, whether they committed sin, but that sin would not allow the Prophet to go and do other things because the person has committed sin. No. The same thing Imam Ali is saying, let's assume I did wrong, but what is the crime of other people? And you see, this is what Imam Ali is all about justice. Even Imam Ali, when he was struck and he was sick, and the sick that he died in, he said to Imam Hassan alayhi salam, he said, بُنَيَّ الْحَسَنِ لَا أُلْفِيَنَّكُمْ تَخُوضُونَ دِمَاءَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ تَقُولُونَ قُتِلَ عَلِيٌّ أَمِيرُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. He said, I'm not going to allow you to go around and killing the family of Ibn Muljim because he killed me. He said, no, لَا أُلْفِيَنَّكُمْ. I do not allow you. I do not permit you. In the name of your father was killed, you go around, kill any person. Because today that's what happens. If somebody commit crime, his wife, his children, his mother, his father, his uncle, his cousin, they all have to go through. And this is what it is today. When you go to some of the Arab worlds, that's what happened. If one person commit crime, the whole family has crime. It's like the whole family committed crime too. Imam Ali said no. And he said to Imam Hassan, أَلَا لَا يُقْتَلُ إِلَّا قَاتِلِي. He said, you're not allowed to kill anyone except who killed. And he said to Imam Hassan, he says, يَا بُنَيَّ الْحَسَنِ إِذَا مِتْ فَضْرِبُوهُ الضَّرْبَ بِضَرْبَ وَلَا تُمَثِّلُوا بِهِ. He said, بُنَيَّ إِن شُفِيتْ أَنَا أَتَوَلَّى الْقَضِيَّةِ. He said, if I feel better, he said, I will take care of him. But if I die, he said, I want you to strike him once and that's it. The way he struck me once and that's it. Imam Ali, this is the justice. But Bani Umayyah, they don't have this concept. They go around killing innocent life because they have something to do with Imam Ali alayhi salam. So Imam Ali was giving them, if you don't trust me, if you don't believe me, go back and check the life of the Prophet. Did you do anything that you do? Did the Prophet go around killing somebody? And this is the worst crime you can think of. Somebody was married, they have access to their spouse, but then they go around and commit zina. The Prophet comes and finds all the details. After everything has come to prove that the person is guilty, the Prophet does the justice on that person, but still the Prophet does not stop other people of his family from having their right. The Prophet doesn't go and killing the innocent family because of the crime of that person. He said, if you don't see my life as an example, why don't you go back and look at the life of the Prophet and see how did the Prophet do things? That's what the Imam Ali was referring to them. And the other part, Imam Ali alayhi salam, he says, نار أولد ثم ورثه أهله وقتل القاتل وورث ميراثه أهله وقطع السارق وجلد الزاني الغير محسن ثم قسم عليهما من الفيء, and so on. Imam Ali goes to give them some details about what the Prophet did. وقتل القاتل, somebody killed innocent life. The rule is the person has to be killed. The Prophet will bring them to the justice, kill them as they killed according to the Quran. وَلَكُمْ فِي الْقِصَاصِ حَيَاتٌ يَا أُولِي الْأَلْبَابِ. When somebody kills, Islam said the person has to be killed. See, the Prophet did that. But at the same time, وَوَرَّثَ أَهْلَهُ, then he gives his family the right. The Prophet wouldn't go and say, oh, because he's a killer, he killed other innocent people, so your family have to be killed too. No, the Prophet didn't do that. وَوَرَّثَ أَهْلَهُ. Not one crime, not two crimes, not three crimes. The Prophet have made sure that the justice was done, but at the same time, the Prophet made sure that the family of the person who commits sin, they are not guilty and they are not to be punished because of the crime of their family member. Walhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wa sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Salla ala Muhammad.